I would like to know something about yourself, and I'm all ears.
Okay, that's great. First of all, quite a fantastic introduction. And when it comes to like me, I'm a certified yoga trainer. So
Oh,
yeah,
lovely.
apart from English, I'm also fond of doing yoga. So English and yoga are two big parts of my life, and I've been teaching English for the past 7 years. I did my master's in English. I studied at
Mm-hmm.
an English medium school, and now
Mm-hmm.
I'm pursuing my PhD in Mahabharat. So
Huh?
that's all about me. Yeah, and when it comes to, I also have a YouTube channel. I guess you might be acquainted with it.
Mm-hmm.
I teach people from different parts of India, and I have several connection with foreigners also. So sometimes I do conversations like this with Indian people as well as with foreigners also. So that's
Mm-hmm. Okay, great indeed. Great to know about that. You are a yoga teacher, English trainer, and on top of that, what you said that Mahabharata. Are you doing something
yeah,
like that? Something in
yeah,
Mahabharata? Yes, a lot of things on your
yeah.
plate.
Yeah, I'm wearing multiple hats,
Mm.
but I'm at the
Mhm.
same time I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do and what I love to do. So I don't feel like working. Um,
Mm.
I don't get stressed out. I don't get burned out because of that.
Same here. I feel burnout if I'm not doing something.
Hmm,
I
that
can't
makes
sit
sense.
idle. Yes, I can't sit idle, and I believe that when I hit the sick, when I hit the sick in the I need to answer myself. I'm answerable to myself what I did today, right? Something outlandish or maybe high yielding work. That's what I believe. Each and every day should be high yielding.
The same thing, like likewise, I have been, I have this habit. I have been doing it for the past 6 to 7 years. I have been writing a diary since 2018. So before hitting the hay, I jot down everything in my diary, and then I get the glimpse of my day. That
Uh-huh.
was it a productive day? Did I did something else? Did I stepped outside of my comfort zone, or was it
Mm-hmm.
the same mundane day?
Mm.
So yeah.
Very important. Yeah. It's very important, that break the clutter. Yeah,
Hmm,
right.
makes sense.
If you are
Yeah.
not breaking that, you will not reach up somewhere. And if I talk about myself, earlier, if I talk about, 1 year back about myself, I was like a free bird, a person who's who love love to be part of that, loud talk, loose talk. Now, but when it's come to me, when I indulged that beautiful quality known as yoga and meditation that changed my
Mm.
life went for a toss. I became
Oh,
something else. Yes, became something else, calm and compose and listening other people and giving values to other people because I believe each and every person has its own value to add it.
something to contribute. That makes
Yes.
sense. True.
Yes.
Nice. Even yoga has changed my life immensely. Like it was the turning point of my life when I decided that I want to pursue a career in yoga. Initially, I joined a free yoga class, and after that,
Mm-hmm.
I got my a kind of love towards it, and then I realized that let's do something in this place also, in this field also. So I got my teacher training course from yoga, and I've been doing and teaching yoga for the past 2 years.
Great to know that. And it's been, I think, 1.5 years that I'm into the process of yoga. But I was a bulky person. So yes, I was a bulky person. So I decided to, change my personality, my physique. So I work on my personality. Like first, I went for that cardio exercise.
Okay.
I shed some kilos with the help of cardio exercise, and to maintain myself, right? To maintain myself, now I'm into the process of yoga.
That's great. Nice. I guess I shouldn't be saying this thing, but I feel like yoga is the ultimate form of exercise because I
Yes.
tried everything. I tried going to the gym, I tried martial arts, but later on I stumbled upon yoga and I felt like this is the thing that I want to do for the rest of my life.
Same here, same here. I stumble upon yoga because I believe it's a slow process, but it's a long lasting process, right? You can maintain yourself having your, junk food, not on the daily basis, of course. Yes.
You would be flabbergasted when you hear this. I haven't consumed pizza for the last 2 to 3 years.
Oh, great. Now you will be flabbergasted if I said I haven't, took that samosa and jalebi. It's been, I think, 2 years.
Okay, so I guess we both are on the same boat. Uh,
Yes, I
I
believe we are.
from consuming junk food.
Two peas in one pot, I would.
Definitely.
Yes, great. So tell me something about yourself. I mean, what is that motivational source? Why did you push yourself for that creating YouTube channel?
When it comes to YouTube, initially I was posting videos about grammar, like like teaching grammar, all the topics of tenses, then
Mm-hmm.
conjunctions, prepositions, like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get that much of response from the people. And
Mm-hmm.
later, on, when I started having multiple connections with people from around the globe, I decided that let's try to impart this knowledge to my viewers also. So I
Great.
started having recorded conversation with my foreigner friends, and I started
Mm-hmm.
uploading on my YouTube channel, and that's how the
Mm-hmm.
journey started. I'm still in the
Mm-hmm.
my channel is growing up, it's picking up, but I'm sure that in the meantime, it would be really top notch.
Great, great to know that. And best wishes in advance. Sorry, best wishes from my side to your channel, right? And second thing, when I started my journey, I was like an amateur YouTuber.
Hmm.
Yes, 6 months. For 6 months, I was like an amateur YouTuber. I was just connecting with the ample of people and indulging myself to the collaborating learning and radiant conversation that really fascinate me. After 6 months, I decided to work on my communication skill. After
Okay.
6 months, yes, after 6 months, I was focused, like I merged myself into this language. I need to work on my skill. And if I have something, right, if I have
Hmm.
something, the why not to impart it?
Definitely makes sense. Complete sense to me. Yeah.
Yes. This is a journey. First of all, this is an endless journey, right? And
Hmm.
when, like, I'm connecting to you, right? I'm connecting to you. If I'm into the notion, today I'm connecting with Janil Vyas, so I need to learn something. Definitely, I will learn. Definitely, because I have that optimistic approach towards it.
Definitely.
Right?
Nice. Great. And even I say this thing to, like, when it comes to a lot of people have this, they are under the impression that they can master this language in 3 or 4 months because of
Mm-hmm.
some of the classes that you
Mm-hmm.
can learn English in 3 or 4 months. But whenever a student approaches me, I tell
Mm-hmm.
him frankly that, dude, you cannot master this language in 3 or 4.
True.
It can
Yes.
take up to 3 years also. So it varies from individual to individual.
Yeah, totally depend on your your sincere efforts towards it.
Hmm.
That's very important. And
Yeah.
you have, yes, you have to speak in this language more than your regional language. Second one, now I have a question for you. You are an English trainer, you give classes. So my question, people used to say, of course nobody's perfect in this world, right? We all are not perfect, but the
Hmm.
second terminology is here, an expert. I've heard that word. People used to say that I'm an expert in this language. So, do you really believe in that terminology, expert?
Wouldn't call it as an expert, but I guess someone might be better than you. So let's assume that both of us are having a conversation. You might be
Mm,
acquainted with some sort of vocabulary that I am
yes.
unfamiliar. So in that
Yes.
scenario, in that field, you are better than me. You might call
Mm-hmm.
yourself as an expert, or you can
Yes.
call yourself as better than me. So expert definition would be where I. Yeah, yeah. And like you said, it's an endless journey. So when it comes to spoken English, I feel like it's a journey. It has no destination.
Yes, well said. Because if you are saying that I'm an expert person, then you can be expert to a particular area, right?
Hmm. Yeah,
Right. And second thing, if you are saying the second prominent reason would be, if you are saying that I'm an expert, then expert need to be update, right?
true.
Very important. Like technology, for
Definitely.
instance, technologies is, updating itself on daily
Hmm.
basis, like we update the mobile, right?
Yeah,
So similarly, if you are saying that I'm an expert person, then you have to be update yourself, your skill and everything, right? Then only you
definitely.
can be considered, you can hold that title of expert.
Yeah, and there is always a chance that someone out there is must be better than you. So there is always a, inside your mind you have to keep on working hard. You
Yes,
Yes, like there are no
indeed,
alternatives
indeed.
for it.
Yes, 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 you are spot on. And if we suppose, let me just give you another example here. Suppose, for instance, you said that I'm an expert person, right? And I'm a beginner or intermediate person, right? I don't want to categorize any level here, English for English. Suppose I'm just giving you an example. Suppose I'm an intermediate and you said that I'm an expert person. So what will happen? Before connecting to you, I'll be afraid by your assertive look. Right?
Yeah.
You will giving me the kind of terrorize, vibes of
Mm,
terrorize. So I will become
mm,
very scared. So I will start fumbling, right?
true.
So we need to think about that. I would say I simply believe on the principle that nobody is expert, nobody is perfect. That this is a learning process. We all are learner, and like I told you, every individual has its own quality to add on. We need to just broaden the horizon to learn it.
Yeah. You got to push the envelope. Like there are
Yes.
no you can always go beyond the limits. So if
Yes.
you do that, there is always something that you can try to think outside of the box. You can incorporate those things and you can make it better. Like I
Mm.
teach from Monday to Friday, but on weekends I try to watch several kinds of YouTube videos. I read books. So by doing that, I try to incorporate new things in my way of teaching, in my own English communication skills. So there is
Mm.
always a room for improvement.
Yes, yes, I do the same thing. Before connecting to you, I was preparing my notes because
Okay.
I'm not a bibliophile person. I love to listen a lot. I observe a lot. Whatever I observe, I just jot it down. And
That's great.
I have an enriched habit to revise on daily basis. I don't put any kind of pressure on my brain just to give a revision work to my brain. So it will set in my subconscious mind, registered in my brain when I'll have a conversation with anyone. It comes automatically, effortlessly. I don't know why people are, giving too much stress, why people are getting so obsessed with this language. And I believe it's a beautiful language. It's just a metaphor, right?
Yeah. But at the same time, like you said, you must incorporate this thing in your daily routine. And
Yeah.
most of the time, people don't get that chance. They don't
Yeah.
have the environment where they can speak in English to 24 hours into 7. So, due to that reason, when this kind of opportunity knocks at their door, they feel overwhelmed. They feel apprehensive towards it. And
Mm.
that's the reason I feel like they might get obsessed or they might get, nervous while having conversations like
Mm.
this.
One thing, like I told you that you have a lot of on your plate, right? But still you are sneak out some time to improve, to update yourself, right? Because you are a teacher, right? And teacher need to be knowledgeable person, right?
Mhm.
If I talk about myself, right? I need to connect with the people. If I am not a knowledgeable person, if I'll not provide that, valuable content to my viewers, will stick with my channel? Of course not. Right.
Yeah.
So we all have 24 into 7 hours, not more than that, right? So we need to understand the priorities and set that
Mhm.
priorities accordingly.
True. I completely agree with you. Yeah.
So
Nice.
I don't play that blame game with me. Right. Because that's my dream and I have to upskill myself, so I have to put my best foot forward it for it.
Makes sense. I see eye to eye. And in the light of what you are saying, like, how do you try to do that? Like, what are some of the techniques that you follow in order to elevate your skills?
Like I told you before connecting to you, I was preparing my notes because I listen a lot, right? I listen a lot, and whatever I feel like that's incredible, I need to note it down. I just note it down. It may be sentence, it may be vocabulary, it may be idiom, phrase, anything.
That's great.
Once I note it down, then I'd go for the revision work.
Hmm.
Revision work in the sense I need to just read it, actively, not passively. You have to read that part actively, so it will set in your subconscious mind. Once it set it in your subconscious mind, once you get that confidence, I understood each
Hmm.
and everything, that then you are good to go. You are ready to hit the boundaries. That's how I'm upskilling myself.
Makes sense. Like you
What
said, it comes out
daily
of.
basis. You have to go daily. You have to follow that on daily basis. Not like that today I'm doing. No, I don't have time. You are procrastinating the things. So it's not going to be work. Like I told you, sincerity and not on honest efforts required here.
Completely. I see eye to eye. Yeah, makes sense. Great.
Okay, it's been 17 minutes and time flew away.
Yeah, time flies when we are in the right company of the people, and I feel like I am also learning a lot from you.
Same here.
And and I would like to know about your hobbies. Like, as you are a mother of two children, in your spare time, if you get any spare time, what kind of things would you like to do?
First of all, I don't get any spare time for myself. I have to sneak out. चुराना पड़ता है मुझे. I have to sneak out. But whenever I get the time, I make sure to make it, high yielding, like I told you. And if I get spare time, I go with my music, 90s music. I love to listen that romantic song that really brew my coffee. And it
Okay.
provide me, kind of meditation for my soul. I feel
Makes sense.
relatability. Yes, I feel relatability. I love I go to my memory lane. So feel like that
Hmm.
if the
Nostalgia.
song is, if I'm humming a song, right? So I feel like that
Hmm.
the character I'm playing the role in this song is in this song. So feel like that. Quite relatability.
Okay. And speaking of
Hmm.
songs and listening to songs, I would like to ask you, like, who is your favorite actor and actress?
No one is favorite actor and actress. I'm the only
Okay.
one. I'm the only favorite one for myself.
Me and myself.
Yes, yes, I love
Right.
myself. I love my company. I enjoy my company. So I feel I don't need anyone. And I believe the best relationship is with yourself, not to anyone, not with your husband, not with your kids. You need that intimacy to know yourself inside out. So I love my company.
Mhm. And the way you speak, like each of the sentence speaks volumes. So I would like to ask you, are you also a avid reader?
Oh no, that's really a very daunting task for me reading because
Okay.
when I read, I feel like it's walking a sleeping pills. I feel like
Okay.
sleeping. So I don't read anything.
I was under the impression that you must be reading the books because the
No.
way you speak, your cognitive skills, I really admire it. But I'm amazed that you are not a reader.
I'm just a listener person, listen a lot, observe a lot, and I would say I have an innate quality. Whatever I listen and found that's beautiful, my brain automatically registered it. And
Mm,
always trigger me to use that word. Now this is a time, this is a correct time, you have to use that word, and I use it. Innate quality.
but you must be a chatterbox. The way you speak, you must be a
Yes,
chatter.
yes, I'm a loquacious personality.
Nice.
Well said and well guess it.
And I guess being a YouTuber, this kind of personality should be there. Yeah, it's a obligatory thing to because if you are not speaking on YouTube, then what the hell you are supposed to be doing? So I
Ah,
guess.
it's very important, you need to make the environment first of all conducive. You can't be sit like a poker face. You can't be sit
Mm,
like a robot and mechanically you are doing here and there. No, you can't be. You need to create that conducive, favorable environment to everyone. And
completely.
yes, you have to take the participation in conversation actively.
Hmm. Yeah. You cannot just for the sake of replying, you are supposed to be in a conversation. You have to be a listener. You must be listening well what the other person is trying to convey.
Yeah, yeah, it is indeed on the nose.
Mm, definitely.
Okay, so Janil, anything else you want to ask me or we should wind up?
I guess let's call it a day. I thoroughly enjoyed our conversation and I'm looking forward to our next conversation as well. But in the
Same
meantime,
here.
I guess, yeah, let's call it a day for now. So it was
Yes.
really nice having a conversation with you and have a great day ahead. Take care.
And